Hey there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nerdable Podcast. Abel and David here, and today we come to you with some Pokemon news. It is the week of the release of Legend of Arceus, so we are going to get into that and what the future holds for the podcast. We're excited about that. Also, believe it or not, I have some MetaZoo stuff to share with you guys. So, for all you MetaZoo freaks out there, you're going to be happy. And then a little bit of Yu Gi Oh! Not so much Funko this episode. So, David, since last week, did you get anything picked up?
Not yet, but I am excited for Arceus, so that'll be one of my first pickups in a while, and I'll probably be tempted to buy the Zinglatronics, not gonna lie.
Yes. So, the only thing I picked up were like those two of those, like starter, what are they? Like the starter
The first
Pokemon
partner.
packs, the first partner pack. So I got two of those with the originals, like Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. And then what was the other one that I got that I told you? Um, Treat.
Trico.
Oh yeah, Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic. So I got those in, and I got each pack comes with two booster packs. So in one I got Chilling Reign, Sword and Shield, and in the other I got Evolving Skies and Sword and Shield. If you are just listening to us on audio, you might want to check us out on YouTube because I'm going to be opening them up randomly through the podcast, and we'll be sharing the like the code card, so you guys, one of you can claim it and have that as your own for TCG Online. I showed David all of my online codes that I have. He's like, "Oh dang!" If you're listening, check it out. I have stacks. You're not going to see the codes. I have stacks of them that I've been holding up. So I think I'll be doing this more on the podcast, showing them randomly for our YouTube watchers. So that's all I have picked up. Again, like David, David and I are actually going to be doing attending a local like a store called Tronics. They're going to have a midnight release for Legends of Arceus, and it's both of our first times doing something like this. Like, so we're excited because we're going to be there together, and yeah, we're gonna do and get the game, and it's gonna. I usually like download the games on digital just because it's so much easier for me. But David convinced me to do this event, and so I'll be amongst the humans, uh, getting a physical copy of Legends of Arceus. And besides our normal like reporting of the stuff of like Pokemon and Funko and stuff, we're gonna be playing along the game and kind of just sharing where we are week to week as we explore the new world of what is it? The Hitsu region?
The
Hisui?
Hisui.
Hisui region. And so yeah, that's kind of what you can expect. But like I said, I do have some Pokemon stuff, got some Pokemon Go stuff, some TCG, and quite a bit of MetaZoo and Yu-Gi-Oh! Before we get into it, I want to open up a pack. I'm gonna open up a Sword and Shield pack. So let's open up Sword and Shield. I don't really like Sword and Shield, like the base set Sword and Shield. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. David,
That
what
was
were
like,
your thoughts?
I think Sword and Shield was right before the boom, right? I think that was like the last set that was right before the Pokemon explosion, and then it didn't really hold much value for
Yeah,
yourself.
so I'm like, I don't know. But here is the online code for our YouTube watchers. David, don't be trying to claim it for yourself. Give it to our listeners.
Just
Here's the
entering it
online
right now.
code for our YouTube watchers. And here we go. Got Lightning. I got Aurora Energy. Pokegear 3.0. Can't really see because I have blurry vision. Blurry. We've got Thwacky. Nothing exciting so far. A Mincino. I like Galarian Ponita. I like her. I love her. Got Salandit. Okay. I got a Baltoy. That looks so weird, that Pokemon.
Baltoy.
Doesn't it look weird to you?
Yeah, I think it's like ground, right? And it's like
Yeah, it's like fighting type, I think.
turns into a doll, basically.
I got a Cufant. This Pokemon I wish I could
Oh,
have in real life.
that weird elephant.
Weird, how dare you? Then I
It is
got a
made of
re-
crystal.
reverse hollow Galarian Meowth. He's freaky looking. And then for the rare, boring, a holographic professor's research. I have like 50 of these. So there is the first pack opening of the evening, Sword and Shield. So yeah, let's get into Pokemon news. So February's Community Day has been announced. I know we briefly touched on it last time, but I did not want to get into it because I was triggered that I forgot to record our first take of the podcast. And so I have that news for you all today. February 22 Community Day announced is Hoppip's Hop Along Hangout. That does not excite me whatsoever.
That's a tongue twister right there.
Yeah, does that excite you, Hoppip?
No, I'm never really a huge fan of Puppet.
Dave's like, no, not at all. I hate it.
I have a bunch of them already. I don't need any more.
Well, the Cottonweed Pokemon will be featured during February's Community Day event. It takes place Saturday, February 12th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Hoppip will be appearing more frequently in the wild, and if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny one. It will also come with exclusive attacks. Evolve Skiploom Hoppip's evolution during the event or up to 2 hours afterward to get a jump pluff that knows the charge attack acrobatics. Um, Acrobatics for trainer battles does 110 damage, and for gym and raids, it does 100 damage. The Community Day special research story, a hop, skip, and jump away. Man, they're really trying to test my English today. For a US $1 or the equivalent price in tier in your local currency, you'll be able to access Hoppip Community Day exclusive special research story. Good lord. A hop, skip, and jump away. Tickets for this will be going live and announced soon. Tickets are non-refundable for those of you um, wondering. So, according to Pokemon Go Live, the bonuses that you get will be 3 times the Catch Stardust. Lure modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Get up to 3 free raid passes from gyms during the event and up to 2 hours after the event. Bonus Hoppip XL candy from Skiploom Cotton Parks. Incense activated during the event will last 3 hours. Take a few snapshots during Community Day for a special surprise, and chant for Skiploom to appear in parks along Hoppip. There will be event bundles as well. There will be a special one-time purchase Community Day box available for 1,280 Pokecoins, featuring 50 Ultra Balls, 2 Super Incubators, 6 Star Pieces, and an Elite Fast TM. A bundle containing 30 Ultra Balls will be available in the shop at no cost. Be sure to pick it up during the event. There will also be stickers and a bunch of just gifts in the game shop. David, I always ask you this. Are you going to be partaking in February's Hoppip Community Day?
I don't know, maybe, because I have like 4 Hoppips right now. I probably need to get rid of those, and then I'll start catching more. I don't have a shiny one though, so maybe I'll just do it for the fun and just be
Yeah.
getting rid of Hoppip as I catch them.
Yeah, you could get a shiny one, so that will be an opportunity. Sticking with Pokemon Go, we're going to talk about the Pokemon Go and how you could become a part of the Johto with the Go Gym Trainer Contest. This was announced on PokemonGoLive.com. And during the Pokemon Go Tour Johto event, Go Gym Trainers characters will be appearing on the in-game map. You'll be able to find these trainers characters even if you don't have a ticket for the event. You'll also be able to battle these trainers and gain rewards through timed research. Not only can you battle them, you could be one of them. So, how do you become a featured Go Gym trainer character during the Pokemon Go Tour Johto. Um, Pokemon Go Live will be holding a contest to decide which trainers will appear as in-game characters during the event. To enter, simply post your entry on Twitter by Tuesday, February 1st, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and include the following elements: a screenshot of your trainer profile that includes your nickname and shows off your avatar. Number 2 is which type of team you're submitting: normal, fighting, flying, bug, ghost, ice, dragon, steel. All Pokemon you pick should be the same. Number 3 is a list of 3 Pokemon that would make up your team. These Pokemon must have been originally discovered in the Kanto or Johto. Ditto, legendary Pokemon, and mythical Pokemon are not allowed. Number 4, you must use the hashtag Pokemon Go Tour Contest. The entries will be based on the following criteria: avatar item choices, general theme, and the connection to the Pokemon type of choice. Winners will receive a special reward unlike any other: the chance to be featured in the Pokemon Go world and be seen by fellow trainers across the globe. So you can read the full contest rules and regulations at PokemonGoLive.com. Is that something you'd be interested in, Dave? Because I know you play it, but would you want to actually be a part of Pokemon Go? I mean, that's like a pretty cool thing that they're offering, but I feel like that's a lot of like steps and rules that you have to follow as well.
Yeah, I would want to do it, but the thing is, I don't have any Pokemon I don't have 6 Pokemon of the same type from the Johto or Kanto region. Like, my strongest team consists of like Glaceon and Brixian, and what is it called? Brixian. So like they're opposites, so I can't use them.
Mm. Yeah, and that's interesting. I think that's also like limiting, like cutting down the amount of people that enter, is because they'll have to like have the same exact types. You know what I mean? And then you can't have legendary, you can't have mythical, blah blah. Blah. I'm like, okay, calm down.
I mean, I could be an ice trainer because I also have a Abomasnow, but I mean, again, Glaceon and Abomasnow aren't in Johto, so I can't use them already.
Yeah. So they're really narrowing it down. So sticking with the Johto, let's talk about, there is a Johto Shinies issue. Apparently there's some stuff happening in the Pokemon Go Tour, the Johto Shinies, and according to PokemonGoHub.net, the Johto Tour is happening on the 26th of February, and all remaining Johto Shinies will be released as part of this event. The tour event was announced back on December 7th, and since then there's been a surprising amount of Shinies released as part of certain events. Though there has been some, of course, drama or backlash or whatever you want to say, um, because of there's certain things happening. They, at the time of this article being written, which was actually today, January 25th, there was originally 16 shiny Pokemon due to be released during the Johto tour, and now there's only actually 9. So they've gone backwards. So from 16 to 9. It is also worth mentioning that originally Shiny Corsola would already have been released by now via the canceled Pokemon Air Adventures event. So that would have taken us down to 8 new Shinies. This event was canceled last July due to COVID and has not been rescheduled. So people are really kind of on the fence. There's controversy happening around Pokemon Go and this whole event. Um, I don't play Pokemon Go just because I'm not into like mobile games in general. I was all about it when it first started, but it is interesting that all these years later they still can't. Niantic and them cannot get their shit together with Pokemon Go and these glitches and issues. So, have you noticed that being a problem, David?
Uh, Not too much. I haven't really noticed too many glitches other than like I know last week we had the lucky Pokemon glitch, but I've never personally experienced any of them.
Cool. So before we move on and transition out of Pokemon Go news, just to some Pokemon TCG stuff, we're gonna open up another pack. Should I do Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, or the other Sword and Shield?
Let's try Chilling Reign.
Yeah, I don't really like Chilling Reign. Let's do.
There's
I
always
like
some
it.
cool stuff in there, though.
I do like Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies is probably my favorite so far. But it's because of all the evolution, all the evolutions. Let's be real. All right, so here is the card code for our YouTube viewers. There we go. So again, if you're listening to audio, definitely hit the link to check us out on YouTube real quick, and hopefully it has not been obtained by David. We are gonna do this quickly. So I got energy, Galarian chest plate, a Flappy, patch to the Peak Trainer, a single strike Rockruff. I hate this whole blurry vision thing that I have going on. Let me actually fix this because it's really bothering me. No, we'll just continue. Single strike Shuppet. That's a really cool looking Pokemon, actually. I like that Pokemon. It looks kind of spooky, but I don't know. Have you seen you've probably seen this card.
Sherpit, like the one with the ghost with the wood head. No, oh,
This is
Sherpit. Sherp,
yeah,
yeah.
Shuppet, yeah. It's pretty
It's like a
cool.
weird little blanket.
So we got Cast form in the snowy form. Got Ghastly. He's a little classic there. Oop. A Kabufu. He looks like me, angry as hell all the time. Reverse Hollow Fire Resistant Gloves Trainer.
Interesting.
And then just a regular Rapid Strike Malamar.
I was hoping you would get Golden Octillery. That's the card I always wanted from Chilling Reign, but I never got it.
So that is it. I'm ripping up these card codes that we've done so far. All right. So let's move on and get into some Pokemon stuff. Pokemon TCG. All right, guys. So Pokemon TCG, we all know we are in the era of Sword and Shield. And the next set that is coming out February 25th, I believe, is Brilliant Stars. This already has a lot of hype behind it. Like, it is all over YouTube. Every YouTuber I'm watching is obsessed with it already. Um, it's they rumors have it that there's going to be like multiple Charizard cards in it. David, what are you hearing and thoughts about Brilliant Stars so far?
I'm curious as to see how it's gonna do because Fusion Strike did terrible, and that's because it had a lot of Mew cards in it, and I would have thought everyone would have gone for that one, but apparently it didn't do well either. So I'm curious as to if people will buy this one or not, since it seems like the boom is already over.
Yeah, so it says like on this article, it's weird because it says Target and Walmart are no longer carrying the Pokemon cards, but I'm like, I all I see is people going to Walmart and Target buying the cards. um, I haven't seen any at our Target because I work there now. Like, not I don't work at Target. I work near Target now, and I go there like every other day and I check and there's like nothing. They're like wiped out. So I don't know. But I don't know. So this set is going to be the first set from Sword and Shield for 2022, and it comes after a bunch of sets near the end of 2021 that have been, like David said, very hyped up and overhyped. I think the hype was more exciting for like celebrations than it actually is. I think um, but to be fair, celebrations, I think everyone expected it to be like a limited run, limited edition type of thing. But the Pokemon Company has since come out and said that they actually were planning to do like they've done a lot of reprints and it's like literally a celebration. They want everyone to have access to those cards, to
It's
that
unlimited
set.
premiere.
You know what I mean? So it that like whatever wanting to get it, isn't like that big like push for it isn't there because celebrations. And then fusion is like I think I've only got a few packs of fusion, and I saw they at Barnes and Noble today. They had, I think it was like 8 elite trainer boxes, and I was like I wasn't even like considering buying it because
Yeah.
I'm just like it doesn't appeal to me at all. The Fusion Strike, I don't know.
It looks cool, like Mew is cool, like it has a lot of neat cards in it, but it really doesn't hold its value, and it kind of just it was very overhyped, and everybody thought it was gonna hold a lot of money. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like super expensive cards, and it really didn't.
Yeah, so two popular cards that are expected to be a part of this set, Brilliant Stars, are going to be V-Star Arceus and V-Star Charizard. So this is like a new mechanic that both of these Pokemon will have. Um, it's also rumored that the Brilliant Stars may be the end or coming to the end of the Sword and Shield era. They think that they're kind of Arceus is like because there's rumors like all over YouTube and different podcasts that because Pokemon Legend and Brilliant was like rushed right after Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There's rumors that why wouldn't Pokemon have waited, you know, until like March to release Arceus instead of January if they weren't going to come out with another new game or generation later this year. So rumors have it that there's going to be a new generation, a new game coming out later this year because of the fact that Arceus came out almost right after Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I mean, weren't they like 2 months apart?
I think they
Right?
were actually like a month apart because I think Diamond and Pearl came out in December, didn't it?
Was it December? I thought it was in November, but
It might have been
I,
end of November, start
a
of
month or
December.
two, like that's not usually it's like a year or like months. Like you don't do that. And so rumor has it that Brilliant Stars is kind of going to be like the wrap up or kind of coming to an end of the Sword and Shield era and coming out with a new generation. Um, David, what are your thoughts? Are you ready for Sword and Shield to be done?
I wouldn't mind it. I think Arceus is to hold us off until a new game comes. I feel like we won't see one until like maybe holiday season 2022 or maybe the beginning of 2023. But we'll see what happens. I think Arceus was a real game they were trying to make, and Diamond and Pearl was kind of just thrown there last minute because nobody left them alone.
Yeah, I think that I agree. I think that a new game will be announced later this year for a winter release or January release of next year. But think about like the marketing they did for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Arceus. Like we said, basically, like there was like no marketing for it. Like if you think about it, the Legends of Arceus trailer, they replayed the same. If you go back and look, they replayed the same footage almost over and over and extended it or changed or added just like more scenery. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing really revealed in this game. Now the game has since been leaked online and there's been people streaming it online, and that and listening to the podcast that people are reviewing it already is actually making me excited because I haven't, to be honest, I was like on the fence about buying this game because I'm like it's not an open world, and then I was like it doesn't seem that exciting, but there's going to be like all these new uh, things that we're gonna get into about, or I guess we could talk about now is like the alpha Pokemon. And so, like, David, what is if you want to share with the people like alpha Pokemon, like what have we learned about them so far and the difference between them and everything else?
So what I've been seeing from the leaks, it looks like the alpha Pokemon are going to be like dramatically bigger than the regular size Pokemon. I think I saw like an Infernape, and he was like at least I want to say maybe a foot or like at least several inches taller than the regular Infernape. So I'll be curious to see what things are going to look like.
Yeah, and so from some of the streaming that I saw, like the Pokemon are actual to like a little bit true to size more in this game, which is pretty cool. So like if Snorlax is actually like larger than a human being, like the way it should be, or like Gyarados, there's rumors that he's flying and large now, and so yeah, that's interesting. So kind of tying back to Brilliant Stars and the new mechanic V Star. So V Star is going to be added to the TCG, and basically these VMAX cards are stronger than Pokemon V cards, because they reward 3 prize cards when defeated. Um, let's see. V-Star Pokemon have unique one-shot abilities. So there's a couple of V-Star boxes that I'm going to have to get. And I'm going to share that on screen now because I have to have them. Literally, look at that. Leafeon and Glaceon. Oh my god. I am obsessed. Obsessed. So you see here, Pokemon V-Star cards evolve from their respective Pokemon V cards. The Pokemon V-Star cards have higher hit points, stronger attacks, and give 2 prize cards upon defeat. What makes them so powerful is that they have a V-Star power, which can be an attack or an ability. Um, and so that is cool. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at these cards. But look behind it, like right here, do you see what I see?
Is that Gengar?
It's fusion
Oh, it's
strikes,
Fusion.
and it's a fusion strike booster packs behind it. So I wonder if it's going to be just like one Brilliant Stars pack with fusion.
Yeah, it might be what they're trying to do. Try and
That's
get Fusion
annoying.
Strike a little more hyped up.
That's annoying because I don't like fusion strike, but I am going to buy those damn boxes. I love Glaceon, Leafeon. So are you excited about the how V Star mechanic is going to affect the competitive play?
I'm curious as to what it's gonna be like. I'm probably gonna try and chase the V Star Charizard because I'm trying to create a deck. But I grade all my cards now, so probably gonna try and grade that one.
Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about, because like I said, I'm basically just getting rid of bulk, but I'm actually thinking about like collecting just like VMAX card, like special cards like GX, EX cards, and like just special like rainbows and secret rares and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about just collecting those and getting rid of bulk. But then I'm also like I'm kind of getting interested in wanting to get back into competitive play. And so it's like I don't know. We'll see, to be determined, as if I don't have enough on my plate. Um so before we round out the Pokemon stuff, let's open up another Pokemon pack. So all right, I want to save Evolving Skies for last.
Yeah,
Let's do Sword and Shield. Let's see. Sword and Shield, guys. This is the third pack of the evening that I'm gonna be opening. Um let's see what we get here. I hate looking up the damn card codes because I already know like what I'm gonna get based on it. So here's the card code for our YouTube viewers. Again, if you're listening, you're missing out on a card code. Go hurry, jump, run over to YouTube, check it out. There's a free card code for you. Awesome. Let's get into this. A little card trick. All right. Lightning. Man, this is the second lightning I think I had. Hi, Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee. I got I'm trying to read backwards, but Team Yell Grunt Trainer, a Hyper Potion, a Silicobra. That's an ugly ass Pokemon.
I don't like those.
Score Bunny. I like Score Bunny. Cottony. This is so stupid. I hate that Pokemon. I hate
Cottonee.
Hoppip, Coppin. Like, I hate all these. Like, they're just annoying. They're just like, to me, like Hoppip and Cottony and all them are like ghetto versions of Jigglypuff.
They're also happy.
Galarian Ponita, yes, my queen. Love her. She sucks with the cycle of 10 damage, but Mincino, I love her too. She's so cute. I love her. Reverse Hollow Pal Pad, and then a Roserade regular rare. I told myself as I'm like opening packs that I was gonna be sorting them because sorting them after the fact is a pain in the butt. But here I am, just with the stack of random shit now that I have to go through again. Added
That's
to
how
my
it
book
always
that
goes.
added to my book that I have to go through. So I'm gonna do some sharing of my screen here with you all, and we have some things that I like lists, okay? And last time there was a list of Pokemon stuff, David and I did not agree with the lists. But we have two lists today, one from looper.com and one from kotaku.com. So the first one is going to be the 25 best Pokemon games of all time ranked. Okay. So ready for this, David?
Yeah.
Some of these I didn't even know. Like I just barely glanced at them. Look at that Pikachu. I love him.
So
Um
confused.
so some of these games I didn't even know existed. Okay. So number 25, Pokemon Puzzle League.
That was
Basic
pretty good.
Basically Pokemon meets Tetris Attack. Um did you play that?
I did on Nintendo 64 as a kid.
Well, that's ranked number 25. It was released September 1st, 2000 on the Nintendo 64. It was a puzzle game, single player or multiplayer. All right, next game, number 24 is Pokemon TCG Online. This is old school, the way this set is set up. This is like old school. I remember first when it first came out like that. Because TCG Live is coming out, TCG Online is obviously going away. But Pokemon TCG Online was released March 24th, 2011 on PC, Android, and iOS. Genres card battle strategy, single player, and multiplayer. Have you partaked on TCG Online?
I have, and then I played the original Pokemon trading card game like way back when in like 2000.
Mm, same. So, all right. And then let's move on to number 23, Pokemon Go. David's game.
Only 23? Interesting.
Yeah, Pokemon Go. Released July 6th, 2016. Available on Android and iOS. Augmented reality mobile game, single player or multiplayer game. Number 22, Pokemon Snap. Wow, Pokemon Snap came out. I mean, like Pokemon Snap is like ahead of Pokemon Go.
The original? Interesting. I thought
Yeah.
Pokemon that would be a lot higher.
So, Pokemon Snap was released June 30th, 1999, available on Nintendo 64. Considered adventure, puzzle, and rail shooter. Game mode single player. All right, number 21, Detective Pikachu.
Mm,
David. This was released on March 23rd, 2018 on the 3DS. It was an adventure puzzle single player game only. I never played that game. Never even
neither
heard
did
of
I.
it. Never even heard of it. Did I hear the movie? Yes. Do I have the movie? Yes. It's on my iTunes account. Do I? I didn't know
I didn't know it
that
was a
that
game.
was the game. All right, number 20, Pokemon Conquest.
Hmm.
I had no idea what this was.
Me neither. I have not played it.
Look at that! Like, look at these. Like, it's like pixelated. And who is this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Pokemon Conquest mixed two seemingly unrelated concepts into an unlikely spin-off. Instead of collecting gym badges in Pokemon, players battle against Japanese warlords in turn-based combat. It's a
Interesting.
crossover between Pokemon and Nabunaga's Ambition, a strategy RPG series set in feudal Japan, and follows the gameplay loop from that series. So it didn't do very well in the Western audience, but Japan, it did do pretty good, it says. It was available on June 18th, 2012 on the Nintendo DS. strategy RPG, and was single player. So it was like two different games. It was a crossover. That's weird that Nintendo did that.
I did not even know they existed.
Number 19, Red, Blue, and Yellow. How dare they put this low? These were the OGs. There wouldn't be a Pokemon Legend of Arceus without Red, Blue, and Yellow.
It's true.
Red, Blue, and Yellow started it all. So, Red. Oh my God, I am so old. Release date September 28th for Red and Blue, 1998, and 1999 for Yellow. It was available on the Game Boy Color, which I had two of. I had a
So
teal one. I had two Game Boy Colors. I had the teal one, and I had a see-through purple one. Um, and at that time, whenever you wanted to trade Pokemon, you used to have the trading cables. Basically, like it looked like it was like an old-fashioned USB cable. Um, uh, Single player, multiplayer. The next one is Pokemon at number 18, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. So I played Pokemon Gold and Silver. I never did play Crystal though.
I played Crystal.
So this was like the second generation in the Kanto region. Basically, Pokemon Crystal was very similar to like Pokemon Yellow, and it was released for Gold and Silver on October 15th, 2000, while Crystal followed up in July of 2001, available on the Game Boy Color. I have no idea about this next game.
I do. I love this one personally. I've been wanting a remake of these games for the longest time, and I still have not gotten them.
So, number 17 is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. What is this game?
So this was a kind of a spin-off game that I fell in love with when I was younger. It was on GameCube, and the whole point of it was they made this, new Pokemon machine that uh no one had, I guess, ever made before, and it allowed you to change a feature in Pokemon that was always in there. Because I know as I was younger, and I was a kid, I would throw Pokeballs at my trainers Pokemon, and right away the message comes, "You can't catch another trainer's Pokemon." Well, this game allowed you to do that very same thing and catch other people's Pokemon that were Shadow Pokemon. So
Hmm.
they made this is the original release of Shadow Pokemon. So the bad guys were making Pokemon evil, and you had to catch them, purify them, and make them good again. So I fell in love with it immediately.
That's pretty cool. I wonder why they haven't done that again.
I don't know. It was a release of so many new mechanics. I think Shadow Pokemon wouldn't exist without this game, and of course, it changed like different mechanics for the game. So it was pretty cool.
That's cool. So that came out in 2005 on the GameCube, and it was RPG single player. Number 16, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Um, I love these games. This is one of the most recent games. I had Let's Go Eevee, of course. Who else would I go with? Um, which one did you have?
I had Eevee too.
Yeah, because I love Eevee. Um, Critics generally enjoyed Let's Go, but they really targeted casual players who like to play like Pokemon Go. Because I wasn't there like a link between the two,
And
right?
it looked exactly like Pokemon Go a lot of the time.
Yeah, and so it was on the Nintendo Switch in 2018, single player only. Number 15,
I think it's been so much lower.
this is the nerve of Looper.com. We're about to cancel Looper.com. They had the audacity to put Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as number 15 of best Pokemon games of all time.
I think it definitely should have been lower than Gala of Darkness. Unless Pokemon Coliseum's in here, then they'll be forgiven. But if not, I don't like this list.
Like, what? They're putting this above Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow? We're not going to get into it. It was released in 2021 on the Switch. Bye. All right, next one, number 14. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Look at the graphics. Ooh, and we used to play that. Funny enough, I never played Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire.
I did. It kind of added things to it. It was pretty cool.
I left the Pokemon craze during X and Y. I really wasn't into X and Y. That was in 2014. It was on 3DS, and again, it was single player and multiplayer. Number 13 in the lineup is the new Pokemon Snap. Look at this graphic and this still compared to. Look at the
I thought Snap.
difference.
I thought Snap would be a little bit higher just because it seemed like everybody fell in love with it immediately.
So did you? I don't. Did you ended up buying it, right?
I did not. I never bought it, but I saw that it has crazy good reviews and people just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it has good reviews, but I have heard that it's like once it's like Animal Crossing. Like once you're done playing it, you're done playing it. Like
Mm.
so. So New Pokemon Snap was ranked at number 13 out of the 25 best games of all time for Pokemon. It released April 30th, 2021 on the Nintendo Switch. It was an adventure slash rail shooter single player. Number 12. Oh my god. Are you kidding?
Mystery Dungeons.
Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, and Explorers of Darkness.
I was not a fan of the Mystery Dungeon series.
This is when I started to like. I was like, okay, we gotta go, Pokemon. Look at that! Look at that Totodiles and Meowth.
It was different. It let you play as a Pokemon for the first time. It was very weird for me.
Yeah, I didn't like it. So it was released on April 20, 2008 on the Nintendo DS. Considered RPG, dungeon crawler, and roguelike. Alrighty, moving on to number 11. We're getting to the top 10. Pokemon X and Y. Uh, X and Y. Who were the starters for X and Y? This
I'm
was.
trying to remember. I'm trying to think.
I don't remember. I don't think I had X and Y. I
I
don't
think it was.
remember.
I'm
It was in
trying. Was
Kalo's
it? Was it
Kalo's
Oshawott?
region. So then maybe I did. I think I have literally bought all the major Pokemon games, and I just haven't really played them all.
I'm not sure if it was Oshawott in them.
So this was released on October 12th, 2013 on the Nintendo 3DS. It was single player and multiplayer. Number 10, coming in at number 10, top 10, Sword and Shield. In the Galar region. Okay. We know that I haven't finished playing Sword and Shield.
I think
I haven't.
it's probably so high because it's probably the closest to open world we're ever gotten. So
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't even got to beat all the gyms yet. I think I've only been like 4. So um yeah, so that came out in 2019 November on Nintendo Switch and RPG. Number 9, Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I don't know. Wasn't
I didn't buy those.
I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't like that they took away the gyms and made trials, but
Oh, that is okay. I did buy it, and that's the trial one. I never finished it.
I think I would have liked trials better if they would have allowed me to catch the Pokemon in the trial, but you couldn't, so I didn't like that part.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Sun and Moon, I don't remember which one I had. Probably Moon, I don't know. But I didn't. Yeah, I definitely didn't. I don't even know where my 3DS is, to be honest with you. That's I should probably be looking for that somewhere. So Sun and Moon, yeah. So
Oh,
number 8, look at this.
so it's forgiven. They're forgiven for this list just because Pokemon Coliseum made it in the top 10.
Pokemon Coliseum. I never played that, David.
So this is part one of Gale of Darkness. This was the original game that created Shadow Pokemon. Basically, changed the whole genre. And this is the first time you saw starters that weren't real starters. This is the first time you started with Umbreon and Espeon as opposed to your standard starters, and it made double battles a big thing because, of course, you only had Umbreon, Espeon, and they had to play the whole game with you. So
That's interesting.
those are your starters. So it was very weird to see two evolutions be starters like that. No one ever done that.
So there's an anti-hero protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Conquest striking. That's cool. It's like offers a new dystopian alternate to the Pokemon world outside of just gym battles, set in a new region with a completely different goal. Damn, on the GameCube, 2004.
Yeah, it changed the genre. I loved it. I loved I love like
They
Pokemon
should
Conquest.
redo that.
I would love them to. Even if they just released it as remastered, I would love it. It was my favorite game.
Basically, like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
I would be so happy with that.
So that came out in 2004 on the GameCube. Number 7, Black and White. That's weird that these are that high. I didn't like Black and White.
Black and
I
White was
played it. I played it, but it wasn't my favorite. Like I didn't like Team Plasma.
no, me neither. I didn't like
Like
Team Plasma.
Black and White. So Black and White was released 2011 on the Nintendo DS. Oh god, this triggers me. Number 6, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I played Diamond and Pearl, did not play Platinum.
I didn't play Platinum either, but I kind of wanted to.
So that came out in 2007 for Diamond and Pearl and 2009 for Platinum. That's 2 years later for Platinum. On the DS. Number 5, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, and Red Rescue Team. That is stupid.
I think this was the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I think I bought this one. And this is really popular with the younger generation, I've noticed, for some reason.
They don't have taste. Came out in 2006, the year I graduated high school. It came out on Nintendo DS and the Game Boy Advance. Oh my god. Number 4, Pokemon Unite.
Why?
Why? I have never played this.
I mean, I guess because everyone's into Fortnite now, and this is probably the closest Pokemon's gotten. Maybe this is why.
Yeah, so it's available on the Switch in July of 2021 and mobile 2021 in September. I kind of want to download it to see what it's about, but I'm like,
It is okay. It's honestly okay.
would you rank it number 4 of all time
No,
Pokemon
definitely
games?
not. Definitely not.
Number 3, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I did not play these games.
These were actually very good. I'm not gonna lie. Diamond Pearl, I fell in love with it. I had a Sapphire and Emerald, and my sister had a Ruby, and I loved them. Honestly.
Yeah. I did not play this game. This came out 2003, 2005. That makes sense. I was in high school at this time, so I was like, like out of it. Number 2, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. The
I had these.
original, literally the original Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
They got remade. I love this game too. It brought so. I just remember wanting this game so bad. When it got re-released, and it was great. I liked it.
I did not play that either. But again, look, so it's funny because 2003, I was a freshman in high school. 2004, when Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, I was a sophomore. 2005, with Emerald, I was in a junior in high school. So that makes sense. I didn't play any of those. And the number 1 game, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I did not play.
I didn't get to play, but I heard this had really good reviews, and the prices of this game sealed is like crazy skyrocketed. These things cost like hundreds of dollars. If you have it sealed, it's like close to 200. Unsealed, you're still paying like 70. So this game just skyrocketed in price.
That's weird.
hmm
So, did you agree with most of their choices?
Top three for sure. Probably I would have changed a few of them, but
you were triggered by like a couple of those, like
Unite for sure, and then The mystery dungeon threw me for a loop a little bit.
Yeah. So before we get into the 10 Pokemon games that defied classic turn base RPG formula, we're gonna get into this Evolving Skies pack, the last pack of the night. Kind of worried because it's like already opened a little bit, but it came in a sealed pack, so I mean, I don't know. So let's see, Evolving Skies, guys. Don't let me down because I said that I liked you. Oh man. I already know, I already know because
Not,
it's the color of the code card.
it's not looking good already.
So there's the code card for our listeners. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, and you can get that. All right, David. Again, don't go steal it. Give it to our viewers and our listeners. Alrighty, we're starting off with a Fire Energy, a Braviary, Hippowd, Hippowd. I can't say it. Hippowdon. I actually
The
like this
hippo,
Pokemon.
hippopotas? No, it's not a
No,
hippopotas.
Hippowdon. I actually like that Pokemon a little bit. Snow Leaf Badge. My Hero Eevee. I have like 30 of those Eevee cards. I even have it in the Japanese form.
Me too.
Psyduck. Psyduck is literally me. I don't have a clue about life. I don't know what's happening around me. I'm looking for the adult. Who's the adult here? Psyduck. I am Psyduck. Psyduck.
Just having
Uh,
constant headaches.
yeah. Temple. That's such an ugly Pokemon, but look at its face. Just want to hug it. Woobat. Disgusting creature. Bagon. I kind of like him. He looks like a dinosaur version of Machop.
Pretty much, you just hitting things for fun.
Reverse Hollow Moon and Sun Badge. That's a pretty card.
Oh, that is nice.
Isn't that pretty? And that is just uncommon. It's boring. And then a regular rare Stoutland. Stupid.
Interesting.
So yeah, that is dumb. So that is it for the Pokemon packs for this game. So yeah, for this episode, make sure again, listeners, check us out on YouTube so you can get those code cards, and I'll give away one more when we wrap up. All right, let me get you back on the screen here, and we're gonna go through this list of 10 Pokemon games that defied the classic turn-based RPG formula, according to Kotaku.com. So here we go. Starting off with number 10, Pokemon Snap, the Nintendo 64 um, game. This image right here is literally a throwback. Look at that film. Like for our listeners, they actually have like the film. Like, remember, like you used to take pictures and I think it was Blockbuster. You can print them out.
Yeah, you could take your game print out at Blockbuster.
Perfect. The next game,
Oh,
Pokemon Stadium. I remember playing that. That
it's a
was
great game.
fun.
Yeah,
That was fun. Pokemon
had so many cool features. You could like try and like become a Pokemon Master too. It's pretty neat. I liked it.
Coliseum. There you go. There's your Pokemon Coliseum.
It's a great.
Pokemon Ranger.
Oh, I wasn't a huge fan of Ranger. It was weird for me, but it was okay.
I didn't like it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team. Here we
Hmm.
go again with Mystery Dungeon. I didn't like the Mystery Dungeons.
I didn't like the series either.
Pokemon Masters EX. I don't know what that is.
That one is a mobile game, and it's
Oh yeah.
kind of fun. I just don't like that your team is already assigned. Like your Pokemon's assigned to you already. I don't like that, but it is what it is.
Okay. Pokken Tournament. So I had heard a lot about this, and I remember seeing trailers for it, and I was like, "That is gonna kick ass."
It
But
did. It's like
but I didn't hear anything about it.
It's like Pokemon meets Tekken and Super Smash Bros. It was like apparently it's really good. People still have tournaments to this day, I think.
So I guess the only downside it says is that it doesn't really include a lot of Pokemon. There are only 23 fighters in the Switch version, including
Mm-hmm.
2 Pikachu and 2 Mewtwo's. Um, so I guess you could still get it. Um, Poke Park on the Wii.
Hmm,
That
that's interesting.
so they think that they defied. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, well let's just move on. Pokemon Smile. What the hell is that?
And that was just to encourage kids to brush their teeth.
Brush your damn teeth, kids, or you can't get it. I mean, brush your teeth, or you're gonna get a whooping. You don't need a game for that.
I
Oh my god. Pokemon Channel, GameCube.
don't know if I played that one.
Pokemon Channel strays far from the original Pokemon RPG format as possible. It's a game about watching television with your Pikachu while Professor Oak watches you in turn. And it's part digital pet sim, part adventure game, and mostly boring.
Hmm,
Okay.
interesting.
So you're watching TV with Pikachu while Professor Oak watches you and your Pikachu. It's
That's
basically me with my Shady Boots podcast reacting to RuPaul's Drag Race and people watching me on YouTube react to that.
basically.
But with real life humans and not an animated character. All right. And then that was it. That's interesting. I do
I
not like, okay, I used to love lists. Now I'm like, I don't know if I like lists anymore.
I didn't see. There's this game. It was a Hello Pikachu was on no list, which is surprising because I really liked that game as a kid. But I don't think very many people remember it. But it was very simple. I would imagine people probably found it super boring.
What is it? I'm sorry.
So it was like on Nintendo 64, and it was the first time they released a microphone with it. The game, so you bought the game, it came with the microphone, and you had Pikachu, and he was your friend, and it was like if you were the trainer in first person, because you'd give him commands and you go on different adventures. I don't know, it was pretty neat.
Mm,
I liked it, but didn't make any less.
yeah, lists are okay. So yeah, man, this is a long podcast, but it's because of the list. So we are going to move on now. Where did this card code come from? Hopefully it's not the one that I already gave. One, two, three. Okay, I already gave that one away. All right, so let's move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! I only have one bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! News real quick. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Forbidden and Limited List has been released. Um, so for you Yu-Gi-Oh players for Master Duel, like my friend David here is into Yu-Gi-Oh, there has been a forbidden limited and semi-limited list announced for January. Forbidden, for those of you like me who don't know, is a card that is not allowed to be used in a player's main deck, extra deck, or side deck. A limited is only one copy of a card is allowed to be used in a player's main deck, extra deck, or side deck. Semi-limited means only two copies of a card are allowed to be used in a player's main deck, extra deck, or side deck. This is why I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell's all of this? Side deck, extra deck, sidekick. I don't know. I don't know. It's too much. Um so on the forbidden list, for Master Duel, forbidden effect monsters, Cannon Soldier, Cyberjar, Amazoness Archer, Fiberjar, Yada Garasu, Toon Cannon Soldier, Magical Scientist, Dandelion, Grinder Golem. That is that sounds interesting. Cannon Soldier MK2, Substitute, Mind Master, Phoenician, Cluster Amaryllis, Fishborg Blaster, Level Eater, Dejin Releaser of Rituals, the Tyrant Neptune, Glow Up Bulb, Wind Up Hunter or Wind Up Hunter, Eclipse Wyvern, Redox Dragon Ruler of Boulders, Tidal Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls, Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos, uh, Permaforge Plushfire, Magispectre Unicorn, Chiron, Performal Monkey Board, Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition. That one sounds fucking deadly. Blackwing, Gofu, the Vague Shadow, Zodiac Ratpier, and Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. It's a lot of just monsters, effect monsters. All right, so we are continuing on with fusion monsters. Elder Entity Norden, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. There's a lot of different kinds of monsters.
That is going to be surprising already.
You didn't know this yet? Huh?
No, but the fact they're banning Dragoon is very interesting.
Yeah, so linked monsters. Um, Summon Sorceress, Nightmare Mermaid, Nightmare Goblin, Topologic Gunblar Dragon, Guard Dragon Agripane, Guard Dragon LP, and Link Ross. For Synchro Monsters, Tempest Magician, Ancient Fairy Dragon, and IB the World Chalice Justicer. Justiciar. I don't know. XYZ Monsters, Lavalal Chain, Number 16 Shockmaster, MX Saber Invoker, Outer Entity Azathoth, Number 95 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon, Teller Knight Plomeus, Number S0 Utopic Zexel, Zodiac Broadbull. Again, this is all on under Forbiddien list. So moving on to spells that are forbidden in Master Duel. Graceful Charity, Port of Greed, Change of Heart, Last Will, Heavy Storm, Snatch Steel, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, The Forceful Sentry, Giant Trunade, Painful Choice, Premature Burial, Card of Safe Return, Cold Wave, Mirage of Nightmare, Metamorphosis, Mass Striver, Butterfly Dagger Elma, Dimension Fusion, Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, Spellbook of Judgment, Soul's Charge, Zodiac Barrage, Set Rotation, and Mystic Mine. 4 traps. David's face. So some of these. Before we get to limited, after traps, I'll get your reaction to some of these, David. Traps: Ultimate Offering, Time Seal, Royal Oppression, Last Turn, Trap, Dust Shoot, Self Destruct Button. Sick. That should be definitely. That doesn't sound good. Sixth Sense, Return from the Different Dimension, Magical Explosion, and Life Equalizer. So, David, before we get into the limited, what are your thoughts so far?
I think it's interesting. I think the fact that they got rid of Mystic Mine and Dragoon, just like for sure. It's interesting that they're banning those because they can get real spammy. So I guess Duel Masters is trying to make it less about the meta and more about for fun, or they're trying to make a new meta with Duel Masters and seeing how it goes. I think they're going to use Duel Masters to see how the game plays out, and then determine whether or not they want to forbid these cards in real life. Because people have talked about banning Dragoon and Mystic Mine, but they haven't done it. So this is probably like a test to see how that'll go. So it'll be interesting.
So that's for that list. Okay, good. So these are not as long. Limited for normal monsters: left arm of the Forbidden One, left leg of the Forbidden One, right arm of the Forbidden One, right leg of the Forbidden One. That's weird. Effect monsters limited: Exodia the Forbidden One, Cyber Sign, Morphing Har, Knight Assailant, Armageddon Knight, Gen X Alley Birdman, Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms, Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, Speedroid, Terrotop, Spyro Quick Fix, Astrograph Sorcerer, Chronograph Sorcerer, Double Iris Magician, Predaplant Orphis Scorpio, Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, Altergus Multifaker, Dino Wrestler, Pankratops, Orcus Harped Hora, Thunder Dragonhawk, Salmon Great Gazelle, Gursu the Orcus McKnight. Fusion monsters: Blaze Phoenix, the Burning Bombardant Bird, ABC Dragon Buster, Thunder Dragon Colossus, and Link monsters: Saryuja Skull Dread, Heavy Metaphors, Electromite, Kristen Halkifrabra. Who can say these names? Sky Striker Ace Kagari, uh, Galatea, the Orcus Automaton, Predaplant Verte Anaconda, under Synchro Monsters, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, TG Hyper Liberian, Psy, Frame Lord Omega. Why is there so many monsters? XYZ monsters, Wind Up, Carriers, and Mighty, totally awesome. Zodiac Trident, True King of all calamities, Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, and then limited spells, Rage, Ragekai, Harpy's Feather
Ridiculous.
Dust. I have no idea. Harpy's Feather Duster, Card Destruction, Monster Reborn, Foolish Brutal, Reinforcement of the Army, Terraforming, Gold Sarcophagus, 1 for 1, Gateway of the Six, Infernity Launcher, Divine Wind of Mist Valley, One Day of Peace, Brilliant Fusion, Dragonic Diagram, Trickstar Light Stage, Sky Striker Mecha, Hornet Drones, Nadir Servant. And then we're going to end with Traps, Imperial Order, Vanity's Emptiness, Trickstar Reincarnation, Metaverse, and Red Reboot. So, anything surprising there?
Yeah, the fact that Thunder King Colossus is not banned and actually going to be limited is interesting because that seems that at least it used to be a lockout card. I don't know how it'll play now with the new meta, but it used to be a lockout card. And then cards like Verplant, Anaconda, Zeus, and others. I think I think very much Konami is using Duel Masters as a tester just to see how it'll make gameplay. And then I think this is going to be used to determine their real life, like Forbidden and Limited list. So it'll be interesting. Kind of curious.
Cool. So semi-limited, there's not very many. Semi-limited effect monsters: Destiny Hero Malicious, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Psy Frame Gear Gamut, Harmonizing Magician, Soul Eating Ovira Raptor, Oviraptor, Thunder Dragon Roar, Danger Jackalope, and
Hmm.
under semi-limited spells, Scapegoat, Super Polymerization, The Beginning of the End, Emergency Teleport, Mass Change 2, Magical Meltdown, Called by the Grave, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor, Memories of Hope, and Cursed Eldland. Yeah. So that is that for the Forbidden list of Master Duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! David, you just seem like you're like, what's happening?
Because I'm confused by this sort of real big, like it's kind of a big grenade on the meta. So we're gonna see how this affects competitive play. I'm curious if Konami's gonna use this as like a tester. It'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen come the next Forbidden list in real life.
Yeah, so let's move on to MetaZoo. um so I don't know how I feel about MetaZoo. If y'all don't, I hate it. I don't even know what it is. I'm not a big, like, the artwork's disgusting to me. But before we get into MetaZoo, here is one more Pokemon card code for our YouTube viewers. This is for a Sun and Moon. There you go, Sun and Moon. Boom. Tear that up. So MetaZoo, the owner or creator, founder, whatever you want to call him, he goes, I guess he has like a Reddit or something that he goes, like, participates in, and he was answering a few questions. and there's also now a MetaZoo reserved list that has come out. So basically, they are coming out with their first list of cards that will never be made again. And I have that list for you all. So MetaZoo, first of all, and one of the questions that was asked was if the owner, the creator, the founder, whatever, if he would be releasing any original artwork cards as alternative cards or promos, etc. Like works that basically cards that he drew himself. To like start the GoFundMe and start everything like to get like investors or whatever. And he did respond with yes, that there is plans to use his original artwork for some promo cards or alt cards or whatever. I saw them and I was like, oh, like this got you money? Like, okay. I guess anybody can get money nowadays. Um,
Very interesting.
yeah. So then the next thing was that he announced that MetaZoo's next set called Wilderness may have actual numbered cards and will stay at a certain number of prints. So there's going to be cards that are numbered, and so like I guess people like Grail cards, that people can go after, and going forward that all of their sets. So like I think their newest set is it Cryptid Nation? I think their
Yeah,
newest set.
yeah, Cryptid
The
Nation
the
too.
next one's called Wilderness, and there's averaging, people are estimating, guessing that here in the United States it would be about 100,000 per SKU, so per card will be printed, and that's going to be it. And he said even when their fan base grows, that they will stick to that number.
Mm.
So I mean, I think it's easy to say now, but they're growing on the pace that they're growing, I doubt like they don't want pissed off fans or customer, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But then that drives people to get it. Like even as much as I hate it, I just told David, I don't know if I said it while recording or not, but I think I might buy a pack or something so I could try it out and just open it up and see.
It, I think it just depends on what direction he wants to go, because a lot of people view MetaZoo as just a cash cow and not anything that could be viable in competitive play. But the creator said he wanted to be competitive play, so if that's the case, he definitely will have to go a lot more units than that, to be honest.
Yeah, apparently the competitive play is getting bigger because there's, I guess, like aura types in the game, and he announced during his like little I don't want to say Instagram live because that's what I'm used to saying, but like his like whatever his chat that he did announce there is going to be a new aura type called with wind in the Yokai Island. So for people that are fans of MetaZoo, you have a new R type to look forward to, and that is Wind and Yokai Island. And now to the biggest piece of news in MetaZoo. It is the reserved list. So basically, this reserved list is there are cards that will never be made again. And when you say never be made again, that means that like identical prints of them will never be made again. So they'll never be made with the same artwork, the same text, the same font, all of that. So just like Pokemon, there's different iterations of Pikachu, right? Different iterations of Eevee, of Charizard, but there's only that first base set Charizard. You know what I mean? There's only that, so that is basically what is happening here with MetaZoo, and they announced their very first, what they're calling reserved lists. In Funko world, that's basically called like what do they call it in Funko when they stop making them like dang it,
No,
I can't.
retired?
What was that?
Is it called retired in Funko?
It's like retired, but it's called something else, but I can't remember right now. So Um, this is the reserved list that MetaZoo just announced. So Cryptid Nation, and they will, again, the following cards will never be reprinted in a functionally identical form. Cryptid Nation, Black Hole Shard, Blood Ruby, Forest Called Amber, Earth's Core, Unending Fire Crystal, Eternal Snowflake, Holy Gem, Lightning Glass, Medium Third Eye, Mermaid Scales, Chaos Crystal, Mothman, and in tribal deck promos, Dingbell Ringleader, Pug Wudgie Chieftain, Giant Salamander Queen, Alpha Minnesota Iceman, Chaos Crystal, Mothman. Oh no, here we are. Sorry. Hopkinsville, Goblin King, Flying Manta Ray, Reptoid Ruler, Elder Matlocks, Stikini Owl, the Ghost Marshal. Secret rares that will never be reprinted are Red Ink, Blue Ink, Old Scratch, and release deck promos that will never be released. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, I'm sorry, but I cannot say this. David, you want to take a shot at that?
No. That was just that was
Gas,
horrible. Gus.
Gasiendieta,
Yeah.
Idunga Haven Hooter, Manchak Swamp Priestess, Wahila, the Cardiff Giant, Garson Invader, Chenu, Headless Annie, Spider Grandmother, Mocha Vampire. Blister packs, Mothman and Jersey Devil, and other promos. First anniversary celebration, Father Sam. Rudy promos is Rudy the Investment Sasquatch, Rudy the Hunchback of Jacksonville. Why Jacksonville? Rudy Totally Not a Timmy. These are so stupid, these names.
Mythical
Uh,
monsters.
2020 holiday promos, Halloween 2020, all five, Christmas 2020, all five, New Year's, new beginning, and then the all-inclusive, all release medals, all spellbook promos, Cryptid Nation, Nightfall, all Nightfall playtester cards, all event promos, all comic promos, all original ambassador medals. It sounds like everything is being retired, or
I mean, I
whatever
saw
the...
Mothman and the Jersey Devil coming, just because Mothman is like the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes for Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's also like Charizard for Pokemon. So Mothman was kind of a given, and I expected it. Um, but other than that, I mean, everything else. I think that's where they make their money on is Mothman. So
Yeah, so I don't know. I think when we go to Tronics, do you know if they sell MetaZoo there?
they do. Last time I checked, they did. I think Nightfall was the most recent one they had. I know Cryptid Nation, they do have the first set, but that thing is marked up crazy.
Really? I
Yeah,
know
just
that
because Mothman's in there.
Walmart and Target and all of them are supposed to start carrying MetaZoo as well. And Walmart is actually it's actually Cryptid Nation's supposed to be hitting shelves this week of the recording. It's actually supposed to be on the 24th.
Yeah, second
Um,
printing.
so yeah. That is interesting though. Like I don't like any of those names. Like
No, they're
I
all printed on like real life, like mythology. Like the Jersey Devil, Mothman is a thing, Sasquatch, Loch Ness Monster. It's what the game's based on.
Yeah, I guess, but I think I'm gonna buy some. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll buy it and we'll try it. Like we'll like look at them so we can
I
review
know
them.
Cryptid Nation first printing is extremely like expensive just because I think it does have Mothman in it, and Mothman already is very highly priced for some reason.
I'm just gonna buy whatever pack is the cheapest because I don't care about them. Like, do
Let's see
they
what we get
sell
tomorrow.
booster packs of those?
I think they do, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just buy like a booster pack. I'm not gonna buy a damn box. Like, I'm not investing in MetaZoo.
They're expensive.
We're not we don't have time for that. Okay, we're not gonna do that. So, before we wrap, here is the last code card of the evening. This is for Sun and Moon Lost Thunder pack. Here you go. For our YouTube viewers, listeners, go and check it out. And that is the promo cards for this podcast. The next time we talk, we will have Legends of Arceus in our hands. We would have played it a little. Um, and we will give our thoughts and everything. And I'm excited. hopefully David and I can shoot some video or something at the event and first reactions. Are you gonna take your Switch with you?
Maybe I'll debate it. I want
Well, I need to know because then I'm like, do I need to take mine?
just to play it already as soon as we get in. Maybe.
Yeah, like
All right.
maybe we do.
I
They
think I
have
feel
table?
weird too.
Do they have
Yeah.
tables there?
Yeah, they set them up for midnight releases, so you can
Okay,
play Pokemon too if you want.
so then like, well then maybe like you and I can do that, and we can like record it. Like we can
Mm.
record it. So and then we'll leave because David and I don't like people that much. So and COVID.
Go.
So yeah. So the next time we talk, we will have Legend of Arceus. We'll be playing it. We'll be able to give you impressions on that, and then we'll also hopefully be able to give you our actual. You've never had a MetaZoo card, right?
Never.
So we'll actually be able to hopefully if Tronics doesn't have it, we'll go hunting. We'll do like a hunt. We'll go to Walmart's and stuff after
Yeah, we'll
because
record.
I wanna buy some and we'll record it and upload it to the YouTube channel. And then you can see our disgusted faces in person, like live, like our disgusted reactions and a waste of money that we're already gonna do. But yeah, so MetaZoo people, you should be happy that we're reporting on your favorite stuff, but we'll see. What if we get it and we like it? Oh my god, how horrible.
I don't know. There's Dragon Ball Z, whose artwork is the most gorgeous artwork I've ever seen in my entire life. That I would rather start with before, to be honest.
Yeah, and I like that they always have it in stock at Target and everywhere else. Is it Magic?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
I like
But
the artwork on the packaging and stuff, but I wouldn't know how to play it or do any of it. Like I just like the artwork on it. It looks so cool.
for me right now, Digimon and Dragon Ball Z probably have the best artwork out of all the TCGs right now.
They still make Digimon?
And they're just beating everybody when it comes to straight artwork. Quality, everything. Digimon, Dragon Ball Z are probably up there in
What
quality, artwork alone. They're
what
gorgeous.
what if we bought a pack of each and opened them and compared the quality of them?
I mean, I would be willing to do that because I want to
Look
collect
at
Dragon Ball Z. They look beautiful,
Look at
honestly.
us. We are just brainstorming live for you guys. So, yeah, that is it for this episode of Nerdable Podcast. It's a long one, but we put a lot into it. So, thank you guys for listening. And if you are just listening, make sure you go check us out on YouTube now. Again, we are going to be adding more to our YouTube channel. You get code cards, we got lots to give away. Also, check us out on Instagram. All of our links are in the show notes. And like I said, the next time we talk, we will have Legends of Arceus. Will we love it? Will we hate it? What do you? We're gonna see, and we're gonna record. So we'll see. Till next time, guys. We'll talk soon.